Say hello if you're here. Hi, your boy Riley. Hi, TMP. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Chase Life. And hi, B-Man. Today, we're gonna pay a tribute to the Boss Man 78's old channel. What, James? Hi, Fab. Riley ended the stream. It's almost over, but you were eliminated. Not yet. Bad. I put his new account in the title. You gotta feel bad for him. He lost all his subs. He had like 260 and lost all his subs. You gotta feel bad. So if you're hi TMP, if you're gonna say I am good, Yoshi man. Hi Caleb, if you're gonna say hey, that's not fair. Why does he get a shout out? His channel was terminated and he lost all his subs. And now he's down to like 60, 70 subs. From 270 to 70. That quick. So, I mean, you gotta feel bad for him. That's why I'm doing this. I would do this for any of you if your channels were terminated. The Bossman 78's channel is done. Hi, Racing Fan for Life 9. It got terminated and now it's back. Show them to downhill. Right now, this is for the Bossman 78. I'm sorry, Riley, but I told him I would do this for him. Hi, David Lee. This is for the Bossman 78, whose whole 270 sub channel got terminated. It's back up now, but he now has a new channel, Left Turn Productions, that and that channel has 70 subs, which is kind of sad. That's stupid. How to get terminated, no one knows. So I'm gonna watch all of seasons 2 and 3, or at least most of it, because I have a baseball game at 6 o'clock and I have to leave for it at like 5. But hopefully he will come. Don't know if he will though. If he doesn't, that is okay. I will show everything from seasons 2 and 3 sometime. I told him I would do this before I even got terminated. But I guess we can get started. It's 2:45 right now. I'll see if he comes. Hopefully he'll come. Yep, now it's Left Turn Productions, which is a good name. I actually like it better than the Bossman 78. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get started. Awesome, Fab. Okay, I got that.
Welcome to the first hype race of the York Cup Series season. So here, I'm going to explain here for a little bit. I didn't tell you guys about the hype races. The hype races are going to come every 12 people that sign up. So, the first hype race is going to come after the 12th person has signed up and about 4 hours after the initial sign-up video was posted, our 12th sign-up person, our 12th person to sign up did sign up. And so, we're going to do the first hype race and the first race of the York Cup Series season. This race is not a points race, obviously, because we don't even have near the same field. The second hype race is going to come when we have 24 people signed up, and the third hype race, the final hype race, is going to come when we have
Thanks, Greg.
the full
if
field.
You like the content, like and subscribe.
And that will also not be a points race. Neither of them will. They're just kind of preseason races. Basically what they are. So, here we go. We're going to start. We're going to give a rundown of our starting grid. Row 1, we have the 48 of 48 Boss Gaming and the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series.
That's fine, Super
Row
Squad.
2, we have the 5 of Farmers Insurance Cup Series.
Bossman 78's channel was deleted, so this is basically a tribute to his channel.
Row 3,
awesome, thanks, Greg.
Hi, Aaron, and the 4 of Devin Cartier.
I'm going to try not to talk too much. Oh, I got your notification, Greg. I don't want to try to talk too much, so if new people come on, oh, that's cool. NASCAR 15, Kyle Busch 05. But if, hold on a second. Dang it. I keep getting stupid notifications. Hold on. I'll get back right to it. But, if new people come, just tell them that, this is a tribute to the Bossman 78, and I probably won't respond to them. So just tell them that if new people come. Hi, yo, Junior 88 fan for life. So tell people if they come, this is for the Boss Man 78. Or left turn.
Row 4, we have the 24 of Jake Hoover and the 9 of That One Elliott Fan 24. In row 5, we have the 42 of JMW 3038 and the 27 of Cerix. And finally, in the last row, the 47 of CEC and Chase Elliott Fan and the 6 of HGC Gamer. 12 cars going to start this race. We're going to go under green here at Omaha. 5 laps. 48 Boss Gaming leads them to the line, and we are green. Going into turn number 1,
next week,
48 Boss Gaming and Sim Hortons Cup Series neck and neck for the lead. But 48 Boss Gaming wins out here in the end.
That'd be funny,
Aaron
David.
and JMW 3038 duck down to the inside to try to make something happen. They're going to end up passing Jake Hoover in the 24.
Don't know what happened to season 1.
Now the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series comes up over the 48 Boss Gaming.
High classic
48
gamer.
Boss Gaming gets a better run in turn number 4. Is going to take the lead and lead the first lap here at Omaha. Coming to lap 2, the 4 of Devin Cartier and the 9 of That One Elliott Fan 24 are making a big move. Trying to go 3 wide to pass the Gibbs guys, and Tim Hortons Cup Series comes up and blocks. That leaves out the 18 of Napa Cup Series, who is going to drift to the back. But the 11 going up towards the lead, and the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series will assume the lead, and there's trouble behind them. Jake Hoover, I believe, that 24 car.
Hi, Black Flags. TMP, don't say that.
Inside wall, and we have our first caution of the day. Let's go back and see what happened.
So what happened, Black Flags, is the Bossman 78, who is now Left Turn Productions, lost his channel. 270 subs terminated.
It looks like
that's awesome that Black Flags came. Thank you. But he had 270 subs and lost. He had 270 subs, lost his whole entire channel, and now he only has 70. So you gotta feel bad. What the crap?
One or the other, but either way, it sends that 24 of Jake Hoover around into the inside wall, and that car is perhaps done for the day. So unfortunately, the first car out of the race, Jake Hoover in the number 24, one of the 3 Hendrick cars in this race. But we're going back under green here. The 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series and the 4 of Devin Cartier are going to lead them back. As they come by, the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series gets a very strong run with 48 Boss Gaming behind him. That One Elliott Fan 24 making another strong move up on the high side, this time followed by the 1 of AM Aaron. As the 4, this time, of Devin Cartier gets leaved out, and 48 Boss Gaming comes up into the That One Elliott Fan 24, and around they go. Big crash on the back straightaway. The 42 involved, the 27, the 4, the 9, the 1. Look at this pile up here. The 47 squeaks by it. Oh my. Many contenders involved in this one, including one of the best cars of the day, 48 Boss Gaming.
Now, I know TMP said this, but I think it's still good. He's going to use actual stop motion for his left turn. I put his link in the title. I'm not very good at putting links and things, so if it's horrible, don't judge. But I put the link in the title.
The 1 of AM Aaron, the 9 of That One Elliott Fan 24, and the 4 of Devin Cartier all stopped on the back straightaway. All their days are probably done. Let's go look at the replay here and see what exactly happened. They're coming off of turn number 2, and the 9 has a very good run with the 1. And looks like it was aggressive blocking for the 48 Boss Gaming, trying to defend second place, trying to keep the 9 from That One Elliott Fan 24 from getting to the outside of him. Unfortunately, ran out of room.
Hi, Dom.
They kind of ran out of time as well, and unfortunately, the run was too much. 48 car getting off the ground there. Saw the 42 spinning down there. The 4 of Devin Cartier also hit the inside wall. The 42 and the 27 were both involved, but they will be able to continue, as all they really did was just spin around. So, here we go. We're going to have a green-white checkered finish. the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series, and the 5 of Farmers Insurance.
Thanks, Black Flag, for tuning in. That's pretty cool that you decided to tune in. Thank you. Let me respond to some comments. I'm not going to be responding to every comment. I'm not trying to ignore you. It's the tribute for the Bossman 78 Spidey.
Cup Series up at the front and are going to lead them to 2 to go. Once again, the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series gets a good run with his teammate Napa Cup Series behind him. Down the back straightaway, he assumes control of the lead, clears the 5 car, and the 18 as well clearing the 5 car, so the 2 Gibbs cars in control of the pack, coming to 1 to go. And the 42 coming up, the 5 comes up as well, the 18, everybody going up to the high side. Everybody seems to have a run. And that's going to shuffle the 42 out, who tried to make a big move. Tim Hortons Cup Series is going to assume control of the lead, but here comes the 5 and the 6. Coming up, the 48, or the 18 and the 11 coming up in front of the 5 and the 6, but they do the crossover. Coming down, Napa Cup Series gets turned around by the 5 of Farmers Insurance Cup Series. That's going to hold up the field, but is there going to be a caution? No, there isn't. It's just a 1-car spin. He gets it back going. No yellow. And now the 11 of Tim Hortons Cup Series has been left out there. What is going to happen? Is he going to be able to hold off the run the 42 has on him? JMW 3038 with the 47 of CC and Chase Elliott fan. Where did that 47 car come from? The 42 coming up on the high side, 47 on the low side. The 11 drives the 42 up. There's contact. He gets sideways. He saves it. And the 42 of JMW 3038 having the run, coming to the line, 27 in second, and the 42 of JMW 3038 is gonna win the York Cup Series hype race as a 3-wide photo finish for 4th between the 47, 11, and 6. Wow, what a finish here at Omaha Raceway. That definitely did not disappoint. Let's take another look at the finish, shuffling back through the pictures. We're going to start at the white flag. Here at the white flag, you see the 11, Tim Hortons Cup Series, and the 18 of Napa Cup Series. Out in front, the 5 and the 6 have a good run, coming towards, down the front straightaway, and towards turn number 1. They really want to go with that run. Unfortunately, the 18 of Napa Cup Series, just another example of aggressive blocking for the 18, and unfortunately, it as well results in his demise as he gets turned around, but he's able to collect his car back up and drive it back around to finish the race.
So I won't be showing the whole thing, I'll just show, the race. So don't expect me to show, all the standings after the races. So let's go with the clash.
Welcome to the Season 2 York Cup Series Clash. Starting left. Row 2, the 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 40 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting on pole alongside of the 6 of Trevor Bayne. Row 2, the 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 41 of Kurt Busch. Row 3, we have the 2 of Brad Keselowski and the 31 of Ryan Newman. Row 4, we have the 43 of Eric Almirola and the 22 of Joey Logano. Row 5, we have the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 6, we have Austin Dillon in the 3 and Kyle Larson in the 42. Row 7, we have Matt Kenseth in the 20 and Chase Elliott in the 9. Row 8, we have Jimmy Johnson in the 48 and the 18 of Kyle Busch. Row 9, we have the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 1 of Jamie McMurray. And rounding out the field, in row 10, we have Chris Buescher and David Reagan. 5 laps of excitement here in the clash, and we're gonna go racing here at Omaha. Dale Earnhardt Jr. jumping out to an early lead with help from the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Already some 3-wide action coming down the back straightaway, going into turn number 3 with the 22 and the 17. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still holding a hefty lead. The 6 comes up to block the 22. And now the first three have been able to gap the rest of the field, stay single file, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. will lead the first lap. You can already see some of the cars have lost the draft here on the first lap. Denny Hamlin trying to make a move. The Ford drivers, where did they come from? They were all the way near the back, and here they come. Now to the front, Joey Logano going through the middle. Dale Jr. is going to block, and he's going to maintain the lead for now. But Logano breaks through. Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott on the high side, making it 4 wide as we have a battle for the lead. Joey Logano. Wow, he immediately goes to the lead, getting around Dale Earnhardt Jr. Coming down to lap number 2, Logano with the lead, and they're 4 wide behind them, and they're wrecking. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is around. Ryan Newman is in it. Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., and more. Oh, hard hit for Chase Elliott and the 9, and they are still wrecking. Wow, look at that. The 4, the 6, the 18, the 11. It's like the 31 back there as well as the 9. 78 and 17. Let's go look through the pictures, see what happened. It all started right here. Now watch this car right here in the middle. The Sunny D car, the orange car. I believe he's the one that starts it. Yes, it is. He comes up into the 11. And just nowhere for all these guys to go. 31 got spun, hits the inside wall. The 11 got jacked up a bit. Chase Elliott had it missed, but the 4 car, either he came down on the 4 car or the 4 car just didn't stop.
I'm Jimmy Johnson. Boom, I'm wrecking.
Both of them. And as you can see, the 4 might be on fire. Some fire may be under the hood of the 4 car. He's going to have to get out of there immediately, which he does. Now that wreck took 2 caution laps to clean up, so we're going to have a green-white checker. Here we go. Joey Logano and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Green flag.
I would like to say, is this going to be 2015 Talladega all over again?
We're not having a green-white checker. This is a 2-lap shootout. Joey Logano getting the advantage, and there's trouble. The 18. It looks like that was one of the cars involved in the wreck. Stayed back on track. The damage was too much. Kyle Busch could not finish. It looks like he's pulled off track, no caution. Meanwhile, Dale Jr. has the advantage. Now Logano has the advantage. Brad Keselowski making a big move up to the high side. He's got help from Almirola back there, but he's pretty far back. And he's drifting back now. Kurt Busch now pushing Joey Logano. Kurt Busch down to the inside, coming to the white flag. He has no help. 1 to go. And here comes Keselowski up on the high side. Coming up, coming down. Now the Penske cars out in front of everyone. Austin Dillon wants a piece of the action. Here he comes on the inside. And now the Penske cars drag racing down the back straightaway. Chris Buescher with problems behind them, but they stay green again. Brad Keselowski with the advantage now, and they're wrecking. Dale Jr., Logano is around. It almost collects the 2, and we have a major collision. Joey Logano upside down over on his roof. Major pileup on the back straightaway, and that is going to bring out the caution, my friends. And Brad Keselowski was ahead at the time the yellow came out, and Brad Keselowski is going to be your winner of the Season 2 Clash at Omaha. Not Daytona, Omaha. Let's go back and see what happened.
Hi, Albertson.
First, Chris Buescher had an issue behind them. He got spun by the red car. That may be the 41 of Kurt Busch. He ended up getting into the inside wall, but there was no caution for that. The caution was for this pileup that happened back here. As you can see here, it looks like the 20 of Matt Kenseth shoving the 88. Might have got the 88 a little loose there. He came down into the 20, 2, and the 3. And they all come up the racetrack. Almirola nowhere to go. See Larson, Johnson, McMurray,
Okay, next race. Omaha Duel number 1.
Welcome to York Cup Series season number 2. We're back here at Omaha Super Speedway. Really fast 2.5-mile oval. We're coming back to set the field for the Omaha 500, York Cup Series version of the Daytona 500. But we're gonna do it in a pair of heat races, the Omaha Duels. Only 2 heat races being run with 16 cars each instead of 4 with 8. Like,
hey RJ, don't do that on another channel. That's rude. Don't say crap like that. You know I'm in a stream right now. That's rude. Don't be mean like that.
there will be for the rest of the season. Yeah, sorry. But we're gonna go over your starting grid. But just before we do, stay tuned for duel number 2, which will be uploaded directly after duel number 1.
It's just rude, RJ.
Give it about 10 minutes of leeway. Row 1, an all Gibbs front row. Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth.
Guys, don't go to World Racing Animation stream. Stay on here. Because RJ's just trying to get fans to leave my stream.
Row 2, we have the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. Row 3, we have Daniel Suarez and Kyle Larson. Row 4, we have everyone's favorite one-hit wonder, Trevor Bayne and
Bossman 78,
Busch.
beware.
Row 5, we have Joey Logano and Clint Bowyer. Row 6, we have the 5 of Casey Kane and making his York Cup Series debut, Cole Custer. Row 7, we have Austin Dillon in the 3 and David Reagan in the 23. And in the last row, we have the 27 of Paul Menard and the 43 of Eric Almirola. 3 laps in this duel, as well as the one coming up after this one. Green flag flies. Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth lead them to the stripe. Side by side for the lead. Hasn't really changed. Here come the Stewart Haas cars already making some big moves, making it 3 wide.
Maybe I should go to the World Animation stream and dislike it because of RJ. I'll be right back. Just because of RJ. If I could find his channel. Let me look for it. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna go actually on a full-out hunt. No, I don't want that. Channels. It's probably on his channels. There he is. If he's live.
We're all good.
Time to dislike. That's what RJ gets. We were watching the Omaha Duel number 1, I think, but RJ was trying to be rude and get people to go on another stream, so this is what RJ gets for being mean. Yay! This is what RJ gets. This is what RJ gets.
What part of the U.S. do I live in?
This is what RJ gets. It's what you deserve, RJ, for being a wooed young man. I'm glad the Boss Man 78 came. We were on your Duel 2. I might have to do this again later because I have to leave at, 3? No, that's not right. Let me go back to the race. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to get my payback.
Welcome to York Cup
I put your
Series
link.
Season.
Boss Man, I put your link, so don't copyright me. Because he tried to get people to leave this stream. Please don't copyright me, please.
Already making some big moves, making it 3 wide around Kyle Larson. But Martin
I meant left turn.
Jr. comes up and blocks him. Kansas loses help, but he comes up in front of Truex, and Kurt Busch comes down. Abandoning his teammates and all that jockeying around is going to allow the 18 of Kyle Busch to pull away, as well as the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Daniel Suarez now trying to join
You probably won.
them in that little mini pack.
I know you're a nice
and
boss,
there's still
man.
3 wide back there as Dale Jr. comes up to the high side. He's going to make a move. He's going to take the lead. He's going to lead lap 1.
Larson won the
3
first
wide
race.
all the way back in the pack coming towards turn number 1. You can see it here. Each spot that you gain is another spot that you start higher up. Matt Kenseth making a move for the win. The lead. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch once again pulling away, but Kyle Busch makes a move. 3 wide for the lead. Incredible run that Matt Kenseth has. There's trouble in the back. Smoke pouring out of one of the cars. It's the 43 of Eric Almirola. Looks like an engine issue on that number 43. His day will be over. He will not get a good starting spot in the Daytona 250. Meanwhile, Matt Kenseth has been able to get around both the 18 and the 88 to take the lead. And now Kurt Busch coming by on the high side. We're going to see the white flag this time by 3 wide, 4 rows deep. Here comes Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch coming as well, but Kyle slides up in front of his brother. He got the better run with the 78. But now the 41 of Kurt Busch makes it 4 wide. Going around Kyle Busch. And he's going to get shuffled back because of the Stewart-Haas cars. And it looks like the 27 has joined that bandwagon as well. Matt Kenseth still out in front. There's still 4 wide back there. Look at the 78 trying to come to the outside. And it tries to take the lead, and they are crashing on the back straightaway.
Oh, wow.
The 6
That's
of
cool,
Trevor
left turn.
Bayne. Ooh, hard hit for the 6. Larson is in it.
No!
Not
Larson! No! Not Larson!
There's no caution. They're still racing. Matt Kenseth having the lead.
NASCAR Fan 1, the Bossman 78's channel was terminated for no reason at all, so now we're watching all of Season 2 and 3 Bossman 7 of Left Turn Productions Racing, so ha ha ha.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
No.
behind Suarez.
No.
Third, Junior makes a move, but it's not enough.
What the heck?
Matt Kenseth wins Omaha Duel number 1. And look at the damage on the...
Sadly, Left Turn. I haven't really got too much time. Do fan mail. Don't know what I would do for that.
straightaway. Man, several cars involved in that. Kyle Larson driving it back with issues with
Yay.
the wheel. He has damage, but he's still able to drive it back. Wow. What a finish. Gatorade Duel. Your Omaha Duel number 1. Let's see. Let's go back.
So Left Turn, I'm going to stop them after they finish so I can try to get all of them. Because I have to leave at 6, so I'm going to try to get all of them in the matter of 3 streams. So I'm going to stop it there and we're going to go to the second duel.
Welcome to York Cup Series Season 2. We are at Omaha Super Speedway, and we just ran duel number 1. If you haven't seen the first duel yet, go ahead and watch that one first, then go watch this one. Actually, you can watch them in any order, I guess, but I prefer you watch the first one before you watch the second one. But we have
Tell me when those come, Left Turn.
16 drivers on track now, setting the rest of the field for the Omaha 500. So here is a quick rundown of your starting grid. Row 1, the 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 1 of Jamie McMurray. Row 2, the 2 of Brad Keselowski and the 48 of Jimmy Johnson.
I'm trying not to pay attention to comments too much unless they're from, like, Left Turn. So, I'm probably not going to read many comments.
Row 3, we have the 9 of Chase Elliott and the 21 of Ryan Blaney. Row 4, we have the 24 of Alex Bowman and the 15 of Eric Jones, both making their debut in the York Cup Series.
I will later.
Row 5, the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 31 of Ryan Newman. Row 6, the 17
How ironic. Just how ironic.
of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 10 of Danica Patrick. Row 7, the 16 of Chris Buescher and the 7 of Justin Allgaier. And finally, in row number 8, the 47 of AJ Allmendinger and the 83 of Matt DiBarito. 3 laps going to be run here today. The green flag is up, and we are underway, and they're already crashing. Already wrecking the 4, the 21.
Yay, crashing
15
cars.
got damaged. Danica Patrick is involved.
Of course she is.
Oh my
Hi, Nationwide Cup
goodness,
Series.
what happened here? Oh, and the 47. Just get...
RJ, take the comment off. I can't take it off on here because this thing's weird. Hi, Nationwide Cup Series. If you like the quality, just like and subscribe. And RJ, you need to stop because I can't take comments off from Mobizen because Mobizen is complete garbage.
It's clipped. What happened here? Let's see.
I'll fix the problem. Yeah, my mom does like guys. Thank you for noticing. This is how we fix problems until the live stream is over. Let's see here. And we fix problems. Nope, sad. This is how we fix all our issues. There we go. That's how you do it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it again. Let's do a part 2. I like doing a part 2. There you go. That's how you do it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the duel.
Let's see. Let's go back and see the replay. Right at the start here, it looks like Ryan Blaney
Did Boston
didn't get
or
going.
did Left Turn leave?
I don't think Ryan Blaney
Oh,
he
there
might
it
have
is.
missed a shift or something, and he just got turned by the 15. Head on into the wall for the 21 and the 4. Goes spinning. The 15 has damage, and Danica Patrick just nowhere to go in that mess. 47 also getting collected. Wow, what an unfortunate implication. A wreck right at the start of the race. But we're gonna have a restart. Let's try this again. 1 lap shortened.
You're welcome, NASCAR Fan
Whatever.
1.
Let's get it going. Denny Hamlin and Jamie McMurray lead them to the line. And they also lead them into turn number 1. They're side by side, Hamlin with the advantage. Now Jimmy Johnson and Alex Bowman going up on the high side, 200 cars. Gonna shuffle out McMurray.
Wait a minute. The 24 is Alex Bowman? I would love an answer.
Denny Hamlin comes up to block, and he does so successfully. McMurray finds a place in line. But now everybody moving around, shuffling around. The 11 and 48 go down. The 2 and the 9 go through the middle. And they're going to make it 3 wide as the 48's hung out to dry. Here comes Alex Bowman on the high side.
That is Alex Bowman.
Denny Hamlin, your leader. But now Keselowski gets a run. He's getting underneath. So does Alex Bowman, but he doesn't keep his run. And Keselowski's going to take the lead. Your Clash winner. Going to try to go for 2 in a row. As the white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Keselowski leads them there. Here comes the 1 of McMurray. The 2 comes up to block. Chase Elliott is in the mix as well. Denny Hamlin falling back, but he's still staying strong in the middle. He comes up. He got a good run on Keselowski. Here comes Chase Elliott in the 9. Down on the inside.
No!
They're side by side for the lead. That middle lane's faltering. It's going to be between Elliott and Keselowski. Elliott with the advantage now.
No! Don't let Elliott win!
Getting out in front. Now Elliott has the lead.
No!
And they keep shuffling, coming off of turn number 4.
Yay, Brad!
It's going to be 1 for the ages as they come to the line. Chase
No!
gets the win
No!
by a nose. Wow.
Oh, here's something you won't believe. Left turn. Take a guess who was here earlier. Are you even still here? If you're still here, tell me who you think was here earlier. You won't believe who was here.
Finish at the line. Chase
Brad
Elliott
lost.
Wins it over Clash winner Brad Keselowski. Let's go over to see the finish again. Starting from the white.
Who do you think was here earlier? Oh, the Baltimore heats. Oh, those are what you were talking about. Oh, yeah. ACS, no. Yeah, Black Flags Matter was here earlier, left turn. He was in for like 2 minutes. That was pretty cool.
Welcome to Your Cup Series Season 2.
Hi, NASCAR Crazy.
Under the lights here at Omaha Super Speedway. And we are going to run the 10-lap main event.
Who was here when Black Flags Matter was here for like 3 to 5 minutes? Because that was really cool when Black Flags actually came to my stream.
The Omaha 500. 32 cars fill out the field today, all of which have a chance at winning the grand prize of, a happy feeling, I guess. But more importantly, winning the race. So here we're going to quickly go through our starting lineup because I have a 15-minute limit.
Oh, snap.
I don't know how to change it. Row 1, we have the 20 of Matt Kenseth, who won the first Omaha Duel.
Now do you know how to change it, left turn?
And the 9 of Chase Elliott, who won the second Omaha Duel. Row 2, we have the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the 2 of Brad Keselowski. Row 3, we have the 19 of Daniel Suarez and the 24 of Alex Bowman, both making their Your Cup Series debut. Row 4, we have the 78
15-minute limit.
Martin Truex Jr. and the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Row 5, we have the 5 of Casey Kane and the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 6, we have the 23 of David Reagan and the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Row 7, we have the 3 of Austin Dillon and the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Row 8, we have the 27 of Paul Menard and the 16 of Chris Buescher. Row 9, we have the 42 of Kyle Larson and the 11 of Denny Hamlin.
Oh, that's good.
Row 10, the 6 of Trevor Bayne, and the 47 of AJ Allmendinger.
Now he is TMP, and you missed it. Black Flags was here.
Row 11, we have Kyle Busch and Jamie McMurray.
I know.
Row 12, we have Joey Logano and Ryan Newman. Row 13, we have Cole Custer and Matt DeBidebedebede. Row 14, we have Kurt Busch and Eric Jones. Row 15, we have Clint Boyer and Ryan Blaney. And rounding out the field is the 10 of Danica Patrick and the 43 of Eric Almirola. 10 laps of excitement. Let's go racing. Kenseth and Elliott lead them to the field. Lead them to the green. Side by side.
Lead them to the field.
Back, and coming down the back straightaway, nothing changes pretty much. Kenseth barely over the 9, another 9 just barely over. Kevin Harvick jumping out of line. And now Matt Kenseth gets the gap over Chase Elliott. Here is our outside camera. This is a new camera angle that we did not see in the duels. And it usually is meant to give flybys of the field. But here, we just wanted to show that off real quickly as they went into 3 and 4. There's one in turns 1 and 2 as well. Matt Kenseth will lead the first lap, and they're starting to go 3 wide back there. Alex Bowman and Justin Allgaier going up to the high side. Chase Elliott coming up to block because Lasky's going to get shuffled back. And so now Kenseth and Dale Jr. put a gap, but here comes Daniel Suarez and Martin Truex Jr.
That's
and they're
dark.
starting to get 3 by 3 throughout the whole field. Kenseth's able to hold them off for now. And now coming down the back straightaway, Matt Kenseth and Daniel Suarez. 2 Joga's racing teammates. Suarez coming high, coming low. There's contact between Suarez and Truex, and that's going to hold.
I know I've paused the lap. I just need to say something about NASCAR crazy. Left turn, guess what? I'm Kevin Harvick in the Irwin Tools Cup Series. I know I wrecked down, got 19th, but still, that was pretty cool.
Up the field, they are 4 wide. Incredible. I don't know how they made that work. And now the front 3 or 4, David Reagan has snuck his way up into the top 5. He's having a pretty good day so far as we complete lap 2. Here is a quick look at the field. Looked like one car up on the high side there. And we've got trouble. Oh, hard hit. The 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's going to take more with him. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson is involved. Oh, another hard hit.
No, not
Like
burrito.
the 31 of Ryan Newman as well. Involved in the crash. Wow. Hard hits for some of these drivers. Ryan Newman went head on into the wall, it seemed like, and Ricky Stenhouse had many hard hits.
Hi, auto owners. Hi,
And look
Nash.
at that. Look at the damage done to the wall. They're going to have to red flag this event in order to repair that. Let's go back and see what happened. We don't have a definite angle of what exactly caused the crash, but we can assume that maybe Chris Buescher in the 16 may have gotten into the back of him. I don't know, that's just a guess, but look at Stenhouse on his, it looked like he got all the way on his side there. He broke that wall, doing some pretty hefty damage to it. He comes back
I saw a little
Wrangler.
Wrangler.
Matt Benedetto, there was absolutely nothing he could have done. Nothing the 31 or the 48 could have done either. And look at the 17 getting jacked up in that crash. Ryan Newman head on into the outside wall. Wow. A tremendous crash here on lap number 3. And so we're under the red flag. So we're going to take this time to take a break. Go ahead, get your coffee cups or whatever, and tune in for the next few laps. Or, well, really, an entire different video. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be coming out directly after this one.
Part 2.
We are back here at the Omaha 500. The red flag has been lifted for a serious crash that has happened in turn number 1. We're going to go look back at it one more time. It all started right here when the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. got up into the outside wall, bashed it open, almost, and then comes back down into the field, hits the 31 and the 48, getting them involved as well. The 83 of Matt Benedetto also receiving some major damage in that accident. And as you can see, it did a significant amount of damage to the wall, causing us to red flag the event. So now, they're back under the caution flag, and they're gonna take the green flag here. Matt Kenseth and Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the front row, followed by Casey Kane and David Reagan. Green flag in the air as Matt Kenseth takes command. Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman poking their noses out, trying to make it 3 wide. A lot of moves being made on the back straightaway. Here comes Junior up on the high side. Kenseth tries to come up and block, but it's too late. New leader, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yeah. And the crowd goes crazy. They're 3 wide further back in the pack. Now Dale Jr. needs to play defense. Here you can see a flyby of the field really quickly. Look for where your favorite driver is in that pack. Now, coming across to complete lap 5, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still the leader, but Alex Bowman's right behind him, and they're going 4 wide further back in the pack. Incredible 4 wide action. Oh, we got trouble. AJ Allmendinger spinning in the back. He's going to hit the inside wall hard. And that's going to bring out the second caution of the race, AJ Allmendinger. Let's go back and see what happened to AJ. He came around from somewhere back in this pack. We can't really identify him from here. But it looks like he might have gotten turned by that car back there, which we believe might be as they come by. There you can see Allmendinger having a pretty hard hit. I believe it might be, yes, that car right there in the corner. I think that is Cole Custer and the 39.
Probably not Runstream Alberstone. Maybe NASCAR Wolf. That was a humdinger.
This Army car. So, unfortunately, the dreams of AJ Allmendinger of winning this race are over. Green flag is back in the air on lap number 8. We are back green. Hendrick Motorsports dominates the front row. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Alex Bowman side by side. Bowman gets the better jump, and Bowman appears that he's going to jump to the lead, straight to the lead going into turn number 2. Chase Elliott gave him a really good push, and that entire outside lane did a good job. Now Alex Bowman's the one that needs to play defense here. He needs to keep Chase Elliott behind him. And you see, oh, there's contact in the back of the pack. Paul Menard gets turned around. He gets up in the air, and there it is. There's the big one. Here at the end of this. Oh, David Reagan. Upside down. Look at all these cars involved.
Of course, Danica.
Wow, I see Clint Boyer. There's David Reagan upside down on the back straightaway. Denny Hamlin was involved. Let's go back and see what happened. The big one struck. It started right here. Looks like Daniel Suarez might have pushed the 27 around Paul Menard, and it's such a shame because Menard was having such a good day. He almost blew over here as Joey Logano got into the back of him. Both Penske cars involved in that wreck. There's Trevor Bayne in it, and there goes Reagan around, and looks like he gets pushed over by the 2 Haas cars over there, 2 Stewart Haas cars. That looked a lot like Joey Logano's flip on the backstretch in the Clash. So, yet another flip on the back straightaway. The back straightaway's really been a danger zone in this Speed Weeks. And there's Denny Hamlin. Try to see where we can find him in the picture. We believe that he just got spun around by another car, but we can't see him here in this replay. So, here we go. We're going to have a green-white checkered finish. Alex Bowman and Dale Jr. on the front row. Who's going to win it? Bowman once again gets the better jump on the restart ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Here's a quick flyby of the field. Try to find your favorite driver. In this pack, 19 cars left running in the race. They're dead even off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Alex Bowman, the rookie. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the veteran. Who's gonna get it? Bowman is actually gonna move over to that 88 next year and switch to that 24. Chase Elliott's gonna take that 24, and they're getting 3 wide back there. Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon gonna come up, and they're 4 wide. Daniel Suarez abandons Austin Dillon. They were 4 wide for the lead. And now they're drifting back. All this happening behind Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott in second, in the exact same situation that he won the second duel with. But here he comes to the white flag. Alex Bowman, can he pull it off? He has to block Suarez and Elliott. Here comes Kyle Busch on the outside. Suarez stuck in the middle. They're 3 wide for second. 3 by 3 all throughout the pack. Alex Bowman must block all the lanes in order to win. And there he goes. There he goes. He spins in front of Chase Elliott. No caution. They're still racing, but what a shame for Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott. And now, Daniel Suarez and Kyle Busch racing for the win. Once again, rookie versus veteran. Who's gonna win? Oh, they're wrecking again. They're wrecking again behind them, but it doesn't matter. Coming to the line, Kyle Busch gets the win in the Omaha.
Are you kidding me?
500, as there are multiple cars. They're all wrecking. They're all wrecking down on the back straightaway, or the front straightaway. Cole Custer, Eric Jones, Jamie McMurray, Martin Truex, Chris Buescher. And they all come to rest here, right at the start-finish line. Let's have a replay of the finish. Starting at the white flag. Alex Bowman leading to the white flag. Daniel Suarez is blocking. He went down in the middle. But here comes Kyle Busch. This is what put him in contention. Going through turn number 2. Right here, watch Alex Bowman. Right there, the 24. Chase Elliott was there. He was not clear to block Chase Elliott. That was 100% Bowman's fault there. Chase Elliott did nothing wrong. Unfortunately, took Elliott out as an innocent bystander. He did come back and finish the race, though. And then right here, side-by-side battle, Joe Gibbs Racing teammates, rookie and veteran. There's Austin Dillon and Dale Jr. It looks like Allgaier right there got turned by, I think that's the 16 of Chris Buescher, which is such a shame because Allgaier was having a top 5 run at that point, and they just spin out. Back there, you can see it collecting numerous cars. That might even be bigger than the one that Reagan flipped in. There's Custer getting collected, you can see in the background, and there's the margin. Wow, that finish reminds me a lot of duel number 2. How close it was, except this time the person on the outside lane wins it. And here's more. Eric Jones was in the crash. Kurt Busch squeaked by it. There's a 7 of Allgaier.
Wow, there's Larson.
Man, a lot of cars were involved in that
Larson
crash.
was not
Casey
involved.
Kane and Matt Kenseth were both in the crash as well. So here's your rundown of the finishing order.
Wow. So Kyle Busch won the Omaha 500. And I have lost that. There it is. So he said to skip the heats. Because they must be evil. So we're going to skip the heats and go to this.
to York Cup Series Season 2. We're here at Baltimore Raceway for the second race on the schedule, a 7-lap road course event, the first of 3 road.
Whoa. Did my stream just leave? Said my stream had to reconnect. Are you guys still here? Okay, you guys are here. My stream said it had to reconnect. That's weird.
Bush. Row 3, we have the 7 of Michael McDowell and the 10 of Danica Patrick. Good qualifying spots for both of them. Row 4, we have the 22 of Joey Logano and the 9 of Chase Elliott. Row 5, we have the 48 of Jimmy Johnson and the 15 of Eric Jones. Row 6, we have the 42 of Kyle Larson and the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Row 7, we have the 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 2 of Brad Keselowski. Row 8, we have the 16 of Chris Buescher and the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 9,
you know what's sad when Chris Buescher is beating Dale Jr.
we have the 1 of Jamie McMurray and the 27 of Paul Menard. Row 10, we have the 5 of Casey Kane and the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 11, we have the 21 of Ryan Blaney and the 78 of Martin Truex Jr.
You know what's sad when Chris Buescher is beating Martin Truex Jr. at a road course.
Row 12, we have the 19 of Daniel Suarez and the 31 of Ryan Newman. Row 13, we have the 6 of Trevor Bayne and the 23 of Boris Said. Row 14, the 83 of Matt DiBenedetto and the 39 of Cole Custer. Row 15, we have the 3 of Austin Dillon and the 43 of Eric Almirola. And rounding out your field is Kurt Busch in the 41 and Alex Bowman in the 24. 7 laps around the road course, and we are green. AJ Allmendinger leads them into turn number 1, gets a good jump, and now going through turn number 2, Clint Bowyer is able to take over second place.
Oh.
Going through 3
Hi,
down the
Mitchell.
short chute into turn number 4, and now going down through the S's. The top 3 remain the same. Here's a look back at parts of the field. Going into turn number 7, the longest corner on the track. They once again stay single file with Allmendinger.
On the East Coast it's 420. No. On the East Coast it's 4:27. I will end it at 5 and do another part probably. Either way later tonight or sometime. But I will make sure I get everything in.
The lead, Bowyer second, Keza third. And AJ Allmendinger is going to lead your first lap after going through turn number 9. Lap 2 beginning. The front 4 single file. There was a battle back there for 5th. Now Allmendinger opening up even more of a lead.
No.
Over Clint Bowyer, but Bowyer closing back in a little bit more.
Better.
Just can't quite get to him. And now Allmendinger is opening up even more. Kyle Busch passes Matt
Like all of these races.
Kenseth for third place. Going into turn number 7 and out of turn number 8. Oh, we got trouble in the back. Big trouble in the back. Chris Buescher's around. And more cars are going to pile in. Jamie McMurray, Daniel Suarez is involved. Trevor Bayne, Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse, all 3 of the Roush cars torn up in this one. Kurt Busch, another big name,
That's
involved
not
in that wreck. Let's see if we can see what happened to Buescher. No, we don't really have an angle of what happened. We can only assume that he got turned around and he came back up the track in front of everyone. Murray's probably fine. Some of those other guys that piled up in the back might be okay. Look at Suarez up on top of Bayne. Man, all 3 Roush cars were in that wreck. Chris Buescher almost flipped over. And that's going to be a costly blow to Daniel Suarez, who finished second at Omaha.
Daytona.
Just a few days ago. So now we're going to have another restart. AJ Allmendinger, Clint Bowyer lead them to the green. Going into turn 1, Clint Bowyer is holding on the outside. And now he gets the run into turn number 2, and he's going to take over the lead. Kyle Busch challenging AJ Allmendinger for second. Don't think he's going to get there, though. Now Allmendinger's going to want to pass Boyer. He's right on his back bumper. Here they come into turn number 7. This is a good spot for him to pass. He doesn't do it that time.
So, when is Allmendinger going to lose his engine and Boyer win at Michigan and Martinsville?
Man, Kyle Busch is losing spots. He got trapped up on the outside in turn number 7, and that's not what you want to happen. Looks like Boyer will lead this lap, but Allmendinger's to the inside. He's probably going to have the advantage going into turn number 1. And yep, there we go. They're 3 wide for third behind them. Someone's got to give up. You can't do that in the corners. Kyle Busch is the one that ends up having to give up. Boyer hanging on.
Wait. I must see what book I just saw.
And yep, there we go. They're 3 wide for third behind them. Someone's got to give up. You can't do that in the corners. Kyle Busch is the one that ends up having to give up.
NASCAR The Complete something. I have one of those books. What year was that? What a nice book. Hi, James.
Boyer hanging on. Allmendinger to the inside of him. And now going into turn number 4, AJ Allmendinger is going to take over the lead. Matt Kenseth and Joey Logano behind them. And now it's a 4-car race up at the front. Going through turn number 7. I think we should give a few shout-outs to some drivers running well. Michael McDowell. This is only one of his 3 planned starts in that 7 car, and he's running back in
2014.
7th, having a good run. And Danica Patrick knocking on the door of a top 10 finish. He's in 11th right now. Probably going to get around Keselowski for 10th. But here they come for the lead. Boyer's gotten to the outside of Allmendinger and is going to barely lead that lap. But now Allmendinger has the advantage once again going into turn number 1. Allmendinger up on the outside of Boyer. Here comes Joey Logano. Logano is in the mix here with 2 laps remaining. Boyer in the lead over Allmendinger. Both of these drivers are desperately needing a good run because they both crashed out of Omaha a few days ago. And now Logano as well also crashed out of Omaha. All 3 of these guys didn't finish in the Omaha race. And here comes Allmendinger to the inside of Boyer. Logano's going to go to the inside of Boyer as well. But Boyer's going to be able to hold off Logano for the moment. No, Logano gets a good run in turn number 9, and he's going to take second over. White flag is in the air. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. You can see
Nash.
They're basically single file all throughout the field. Oh, there we go, Dale Jr.
No!
Turn number 7. And Boyer gets involved, and that will be it. The caution has been
My old favorite driver wrecked.
thrown. Cole Custer piles in. The caution is out, and that means AJ Allmendinger is going to be your winner. Let's see if we can see what happened to Dale Jr. Once again, we don't really have a angle, but judging from where he is on the track, you might have gotten turned by the 24 of Alex Bowman.
Of course, 24
The
causes
Bowman
everything.
Kind of had nowhere to go, kind of piled in there. Eric Almirola just sneaks by. Matt DiBenedetto had to come to a full stop. So AJ Allmendinger is going to win here at Baltimore. Road course racer, he pretty much dominated this race. So let's go through your finishing order. AJ Allmendinger.
Okay, done. Yay! Okay, he said skip the heats. So I will skip Evansville heats and go right to Evansville.
Welcome to York Cup Series Season 2. We're here at Evansville Motor Speedway for a 12-lap main event. We have the field all set, and we're getting ready to race. So let's go over our starting grid.
Hey, 359 subs.
In row 1, we have the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 14 of Clint Boyer. In row 2, we have the 19 of Daniel Suarez and the 21 of Ryan Blaney. In row 3, we have the 31 of Ryan Newman and the 18 of Kyle Busch. In row 4, we have the 6 of Trevor Bayne and the 2 of Brad Keselowski. In row 5, we have the 22 of Joey Logano and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. In row 6, we have the 3 of Austin Dillon and the 15 of Eric Jones. In row 7, we have the 41 of Kurt Busch and the 4 of Kevin Harvick. In row 8, we have the 83 of Matt DiBenedetto and the 1 of Jamie McMurray. In row 9, we have the 24 of Alex Bowman and the 47 of AJ Allmendinger. In row 10, we have the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the 43 of Eric Almirola. In row 11, we have the 10 of Danica Patrick and the 39 of Cole Custer. In row 12, we have the 5 of Casey Kane and the 27 of Paul Menard. In row 13, we have the 23 of Corey LaJoie and the 42 of Kyle Larson, who is going to the back because he went to a backup car. In row 14, we have Chris Buescher and Justin Allgaier also going to back for backup cars. In row 15, we have Matt Kenseth and Rick.
And that's how Fortnite got the fort.
Stenhouse, who are also back there for the same reasons. And finally, in row 16, we have the 2 drivers that are serving penalties, the 48 of Jimmy Johnson and the 9 of Chase Elliott. Again, we're going to have 12 laps. Green flag is in
You missed the shout-out video, Fartman.
Here at Evansville.
No.
Already we see the cars
Okay, guys, I'm gonna
going all over the racetrack. There is no preferred line
just
here.
keep watching.
So you can pretty much go wherever you want. If you see a gap, you gotta go through it because that's the only way you're gonna get by people. Martin Truex Jr. getting the lead in at 3 and 4. You can see it looks like some sort of Daytona race, but yet not. People call it a big giant dirt track, and that's basically what it is, as Ryan Newman leads the first lap. 3 wide for the lead. 4 wide for the lead, as Clint Bowyer goes to the high side, and he's going to take the lead, in fact, as you have a quick flyby of the field here. You can see how clumped together they are. And now down in turn number 3, Bowyer has the lead. And now 4 wide once again with Hamlin shooting through the gap. Hamlin's going to lead that lap. Going through 1 and 2 once again. Now the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. has taken the lead away. Truex, of course, started on the pole. Kyle Busch is coming back up towards the front. Ryan Blaney is there as well. And Truex is going to lead lap number 3. As you can see, 3 and 4 wide, you can see Chase Elliott and Jimmy Johnson and a few others already starting to work their way up near the front. But here comes Kyle Busch underneath the 78 of Truex. They're 5 wide at some points in the pack. Kyle Busch now has the lead. Oh, we got a crash. Chase Elliott and more cars are going. Oh, the 7 of Justin Allgaier gets airborne. It's the big one. That's what we feared in this style of racing. It's not quite pack racing, but if there is a mistake, there are cars all over the track, and it could cause the big one. Let's go back and see what caused this. There's Chase right there. He's running in about 8th or 9th spot. And oh no, is that the 48 behind him? Maybe. I think. Yeah, looks like the 48 just turned him. I think the 48 might have just taken out Chase Elliott. Jimmy Johnson. And then there you can see Kurt Busch got turned by Austin Dillon. Justin Allgaier may have came up into AJ Allmendinger, or Allmendinger might have came down into him. Look at the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Almost went over. Yeah, Eric Jones was involved. Cole Custer, Corey LaJoie. Not such a good debut for him. Eric Almirola was in it. Kurt Busch looks like he hit the inside wall pretty hard. Allmendinger got bottled up in that. There's Almirola. Yeah, a lot of drivers involved in it. But we are going to get a restart. Kyle Busch and Daniel Suarez. Toyotas dominate the top 4. Green flag back in the air. Daniel Suarez up on the high side. He's been impressive this year. Can he try to take the lead? But here comes Denny Hamlin shooting through the gap once again. Brad Keselowski out of nowhere. 3 wide for the lead. Now Joey Logano's there too. Both the Penske cars in contention for this win. And they're both going to pull ahead and take the lead. There's sideways, Martin Truex Jr. He saves it, but he loses a lot of positions. And now the Penske cars are side by side battling for the lead. Logano now has the advantage. Kyle Busch, and look at that. Dale Earnhardt Jr. out of nowhere, and there goes Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch spins down the backstretch. Oh, and he gets airborne. He got plowed into by Clint Bowyer. And a few other cars get collected. Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, and Clint Bowyer crash on the backstretch. Let's see what happened. You can see here, looks like maybe the Penske cars, no, they didn't have anything to do with it. I was going to say they slid up, but no, it looks like Kyle Busch might have slid up in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and turned himself. And then Bowyer, absolutely nowhere to go, plows into the back of Kyle Busch as Kyle goes spinning down the infield. Look, everybody scattered, and for the most part, everybody made it by. Jamie McMurray might have gotten damage as well. You see Kenseth, nothing Kenseth or Kane could have done. Bowyer was coming down the track, and it kind of trapped Kenseth, and Kenseth came up into Kane. No way Kane could have avoided it. But now, we are going to have 3 or 4 laps to go here as we have a restart. The 2 Penske cars up in the front row.
Back.
Green flag. And around goes the 48 in the back. He got turned by the 9 of Chase Elliott. That was retaliation. That was retaliation from before, and a lot of damage to the wall. Man, a lot of retaliation. That's retaliation right there, I believe. As you can see, it's very clear that Chase Elliott ran into the back, pretty much ran over the 48 at the end.
Yep, this is still Evansville. I just got my baseball uniform on. It's 4:41. I'm sorry, guys. I'll end it in 4 minutes. I'm sorry. Let's finish this race because I gotta go for my baseball game. Let's do tomorrow at 3. How's tomorrow at 3 p.m. sound? Sound good to you guys?
Remember, Chase Elliott got spun by Johnson earlier in the race and caused the big one. Elliott was getting revenge. That's what that was. These two are definitely going to be scuffling more later in the race. As you can see, hard impact for the 48. Man. But now, what this sets up a 2-lap dash to the finish. Once again, Logano and Keselowski on the front row. Green flag back in the air.
My bet's on Keselowski.
Keselowski with the advantage. Coming through turn number 2. And he's going to be able to hold off Logano. Kevin Harvick's in the mix. Denny Hamlin is also in it. Here comes Harvick up on the high side. Where did he come from?
Oh.
Coming to the white flag. Will he be able to get the win after coming out of nowhere? He's to the outside of Keselowski. It could happen. Here comes Logano to the inside. Not going to quite get there. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his final
Come on, Earnhardt.
season. Going to try to go to the outside. Remember, he won here last season in a photo finish. It looks like it's...
Before we see the finish, what happened to Season 1 left turn? Because I could not find any Season 1. So, tell me what happened to that.
Ripping up to be another one. 3 wide. No, 4 wide. Coming to the line. 5 wide.
Holy moly!
Who won?
I'm actually a guy.
We don't know who won the race, guys.
Hi, sports dudes. If you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, even though the stream is about to end.
As you can see, Kevin Harvick got to the outside of Brad Keselowski. These 5 cars all came across the line 5 wide. There you see Dale Jr. going up on the high side. Logano's going low. And
Junior!
you can see all 4 of them, 4 abreast, going to the line.
Thank you, sports dudes.
To me,
Junior!
I think it might have either been the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. or the 22 of Joey Logano. It was one of them.
Hopefully it was Junior.
And we have a picture which was set up right at the finish, and there it is.
Junior.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Woo!
You can clearly see is the winner. He got to the line first, ahead of Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, and Kevin Harvick. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to win here at Evansville. Let's go look over your race results.
No race results allowed on this live stream. So next, whenever I come back, we will do Fresno. And Bossman said not to do the heats, which I'm glad, because there's a whole bunch of heats. Okay, there's a lot of heats, but if I forget somehow, remind me, we're going to Fresno next. Hope you guys enjoyed the long live stream. I will be doing this again tomorrow at 3. That's the Larson fan 8482. Oh, second closest